Imagine you're waking up before dawn, the world still cloaked in silence. You're alone, drawn by a single unrelenting thought. How can I turn this ordinary day into something extraordinary? In that moment, you ignite the spark that separates dreamers from doers, and you're about to discover exactly how to stoke that spark into an unstoppable blaze. You step onto your balcony and let the cool air fill your lungs. As you breathe in, you remind yourself, you are not your failures, you are what you do next. In your mind, you replay the story of Sarah, an entrepreneur who took a $500 loss on a prototype, studied every mistake, and turned it into a six-figure e-commerce brand within a year. Sarah rewired her brain to see setbacks as signposts, not stop signs. Today, you're going to learn the same mental techniques she used. First, you visualize your success spiral. Each tiny victory, a disciplined morning routine, a well-crafted email, a completed workout, amplifies your confidence. Confidence courageously leans into risks. Risks unlock new opportunities, and opportunities, when seized, deliver breakthroughs that compound into life-changing results. You see yourself making a small daily commitment, reading one page of a finance book, sending one outreach message, automating one tedious task. Each action feeds the spiral, pulling you upward. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right, echoes Henry Ford. You smile, knowing the battlefield of success is fought in the mind. Next, you picture 3 clear jars labeled necessities, investments, and experimentation. You take your income and allocate 50% to necessities, rent, food, bills. 30% flows into investments, low-fee index funds, dividend ETFs, cryptocurrencies you've researched. The remaining 20% becomes your playground fund, capital you dare to risk on emerging trends, side gigs, or creative experiments. This income bucket system isn't theory. It's the secret sauce that turns sporadic paychecks into steady wealth engines. You remember Raj, a graphic designer who funneled just 10% of his Uber earnings into micro-investing apps. 5 years later, his modest $2,000 portfolio blossomed into $120,000, all because he automated the process and never touched that money again. You resolve, you'll set up your own micro-investment autopilot tonight. As dawn breaks, you lean into technology, the silent partner in every modern success story. Imagine Zapier wiring your Gmail to trigger a download from Google Sheets, then fire off a template proposal to a prospective client. Picture an AI agent, your tireless assistant, analyzing Amazon price fluctuations at 3 a.m., alerting you to arbitrage opportunities, or even executing orders via a no-code platform. Technology is nothing. What's important is that you have faith in people, and if you give them tools, they'll do wonderful things with them, whispers Steve Jobs. In your mind, you're transported to a small home office. A single screen glows as Python-powered scripts and no-code AI dashboards hum quietly. You recall Mia, a freelance writer who built an AI-driven LinkedIn scheduler. Within weeks, she tripled her monthly B2B leads, earning an extra $2,000 per month without writing a single extra post by hand. Tonight, you'll deploy your own AI scheduler to transform 20 minutes into 20 leads. Now you're expanding your vision. You sketch your income ecosystem on a digital whiteboard. 3 concentric circles labeled active, semi-passive, and fully passive. In the active ring, you place calls and freelance projects, the work you exchange time for money. The semi-passive ring holds digital products, ebooks, online courses, affiliate partnerships, and YouTube ad revenue. The outer, fully passive ring houses automated e-commerce stores, dividend-paying ETFs, and crypto staking pools. Each circle feeds the next, creating a self-reinforcing web of revenue. You close your eyes and picture the journey of a single digital product, an ebook. You validate your idea by polling your Twitter audience and scanning Google Trends. You record a short video preview, edit it in Pictory AI, and publish on Gumroad. You set up an email sequence in MailChimp that, on autopilot, nurtures each subscriber and upsells them into your flagship masterclass. Before you know it, that one idea pays out thousands, all while you sleep. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, but put all your baskets in one coop, a mentor once told you. And now you're building that coop. But every reward demands risk. You understand the power of compounding interest, but also the volatility of markets. So you decide on a set-and-forget portfolio. 60% in broad market ETFs, 20% in dividend aristocrats, and 20% in high-growth sectors like AI and renewable energy. You set up automatic monthly transfers from your checking to brokerage account. Then, you monitor ICO listings and NFT drops on Republic Co., always vetting white papers, teams, and community engagement to avoid scams. You adopt dollar-cost averaging to smooth out market swings, knowing that Warren Buffett's true edge isn't timing the market, but time in the market. You pause and feel a jolt of excitement. This is no longer theory, it's your blueprint. Next, you prepare to share your story, mastering the psychology of viral influence. You study the emotional arc, beginning with fear. Are you tired of working harder for less? Then hope. What if one system could rewrite your financial destiny and finally triumph? Watch how ordinary people just like you create extraordinary results. You see yourself crafting micro-commitments. If this resonates, tap like. If you're ready, subscribe. If you're serious, share with a friend. Each small action escalates engagement and signals to the YouTube algorithm that your content matters. You dissect a recent viral video on tech-driven wealth. You note its rapid pacing. Every 5 seconds, a new visual hook, a stock chart, a success quote, a quick screen recording of an app. You observe how they position the viewer as the hero, using second-person narration that feels like a personal coach whispering in your ear. You decide to adopt those same tactics, but with fresh stories and your own unique voice. You imagine your channel evolving. Today, a solo creator, tomorrow the CEO of the Code of Success empire. You draft standard operating procedures in Notion, a step-by-step guide for script writing, an AI-powered checklist for thumbnail creation, and a shared drive of stock footage and music. You onboard a virtual assistant to handle research and scheduling, freeing up your time for strategy and vision. You recall that delegating doesn't dilute your brand, it multiplies your impact. Finally, you look toward the horizon. Web3 identity tokens that let you monetize your personal brand through NFT drops. Generative AI coaching platforms that deliver one-on-one financial advice at scale. And augmented reality shopping experiences that turn product reviews into immersive storefronts. You choose one bleeding-edge trend to explore this week, knowing that action conquers hesitation. You open your eyes, heart racing, your path illuminated. Mindset, money mastery, and tech leverage have merged into a single framework, your personal code of success.